If you had a magic lamp and you could change one thing about this country, obviously it would be celebrity culture, right? And for the world hunger, you know, crime, people, boring, first off, boring. I guarantee you by the end of this video, you'll agree with me, or I'll give you your money back. Not only do many of us treat these people like gods, but we let them influence everything we do, from what we wear to what we eat, how we talk. How many words has Gunna made up alone? Like 17? No cap? Old white people say that. They don't even know why. They don't know where it comes from. But he can just say a thing in a song and now it's just a part of our culture. Isn't that kind of weird? But when it comes to influence, there is no better family in the world to talk about than the Kardashians. This family's been setting the beauty standard for women for over 10 years. And we don't even know why we like them. They're attractive, but we all know they don't look like that. We all know they got the surgeries. My butt is real.
Who the hell of a normal person gets butt implants?
We've seen the pictures, bitch. All these BBLs and all that shit, that's from them. Or am I tripping? Women, if I'm wrong, let me know. If the Kardashians were like great artists, or they did literally anything, if they were great knitters, I'd be like, well, you know, they knit and they're kind of interesting, so I get it. But I don't know what they're good at except for being naked and dating black guys and having their children. They're great at that. But like, do they have any other skill? Like if they were Pokemon, what attributes would they have? They're not even good people. If fame wasn't a thing and we all lived in like a village, we would have kicked the Kardashians out. Like, you guys don't add any real value. You don't have any skills. The mom had the daughter make a sex tape and she's looking at the tapes and picking which one is better and all this weird shit. We'd be like, get this demonic, creepy ass family the fuck up out of our village. You get no water, you get no electricity, you're shunned to the woods.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
But because this country is so messed up with all this fame stuff, we've made them our royalty. They're the most famous family in the world. I personally blame Ellen. How many times has Ellen had Kim Kardashian on? Like 115,000?
She's just awful.
And you're gonna have this goofy ass family on and never make fun of them? That's when I knew she was shitty. Tell us about your husband. All this stupid bullshit. These people objectively suck. Like, if you're gonna be famous for being famous, at least be pleasant. You can't even do that right. You still gotta scam people with the crypto pump and dumps.
That is a story from Kim Kardashian's Instagram where she shilled a scam crypto coin to 228 million followers.
During a pandemic, when you're a fucking billionaire, that's how sick in the head these people are. And we're like, yes, please tell me who to vote for. If you're friends with Hillary Clinton, that's not weird at all. Oh yes, tell me to get the vaccine. I will listen to you. You are a genius. I know she got the one black lady out of jail. Not enough. Do more or go away. You are a detriment to society overall. And this is the family that we know hires paparazzi to take pictures of them. You call up TMZ, I'm gonna be at Cold Stone Creamery at 9:15. 9:15. Oh my God, where did they come from? It's cringe, bro. Of all things celebrity culture, I think paparazzi is the grossest to me. I did watch that paparazzi movie when I was a kid, and if that was propaganda, it worked because I think these people are disgusting.
Well, I can't let the fact that 4 paparazzis nearly killed my wife affect my behavior now, can I?
I remember like 8 years ago, I saw this clip on TMZ where they were all like hovering around this like naked picture of Justin Bieber. I guess he was like on vacation and he was like standing on like a bungalow, like some sort of rich furniture. I don't know. He was like on a beach somewhere and they were all just like hovering around this picture talking about his dick. It was just so gross to me, like a bunch of grown men in fucking cubicles and shit. Just like, oh yeah, bro, Justin Bieber's a short guy, but he's got a pretty nice dick.
And he's walking in a way, and it's flowing in just a way where it looks good, and I feel
like he didn't consent to this picture. This is just a picture some paparazzi dude took of him. What does it say about our society as a whole that we have a whole economy based around just celebrities just walking around? This is when the communists have a point, like,
capitalism, it's capitalism's fault.
Yeah, I get it. Still shut up, you're annoying. But yeah, like I said, it's not a perfect system. But I have a solution of how to beat the paparazzi later in the video. This paparazzi culture that we've created has gotten even sadder because now it's not just like the Justin Biebers and the Selena Gomez's, but we've moved all the way down to TikTokers with shitty YouTube channels like the Hollywood Fix. This guy is such a creep. Look at this.
Hey,
Charlie! How you doing?
Look at all the flashes on this camera. It looks like he's playing Modern Warfare 2. They're waiting outside of a restaurant to take pictures of this 16-year-old girl. She is not a queen. She is not an empress. She is a pop locker. What are we doing? She doesn't even pop lock on a stage. She makes videos of her doing this shit in her bedroom, and you're following her around. No disrespect to her. I'm not throwing any shade at her. I know it sounds like I am, but I'm not. She got famous. The algorithm chose her. Anybody would do what she's doing. If you're hating on her, you're an asshole. But you just have to look at it like, what are we doing? You're a grown-ass man waiting outside of a restaurant for a child to come out so you could take pictures of her. So you could sell those pictures. Even creepier.
Hey, congratulations! I saw that you were mentioned in Forbes.
Hey! I saw you in this magazine. Like, what? Back up, sir. Is she armed with mace? She needs to be armed at all times. These people are crazy out here.
That's really cool.
Thank you so much.
Can I make a TikTok with you?
No, white child, leave me alone. They stole those moves from black people.
Charlie, you had refollowed Chase. People wanted to know if you would ever be back friends with Nessa again.
Why do you know all of this? Like, this grown adult is just on his phone like, oh yes, Nessa. Oh, Bryce Hall, what are you saying? I need the deeds. Why do you know the ins and outs of this child's social life, dating life?
Everybody wants to know about you guys dating, and you guys are kind of like not really saying it, but it's official now. You guys are a couple.
Hey, who are you dating? Did you guys kiss? If she wasn't famous, he would be in jail. Why does her being famous make it any less weird?
What's going on with you and Chase? I've seen you guys hanging out a lot lately.
Yeah, friends hang out.
Friends hang out.
What's going on with you and Chase? I've seen you guys hanging out a lot lately. You guys an item? What's going on? I need to know who you're dating, who you're kissing, the things you're feeling. I need to know all that. Cause this is the Hollywood Fix and I need all the deets. Like, no, bro. Once I become famous, this is how I end the paparazzi situation, alright? I start a company with my own paparazzi, but my paparazzi follows paparazzi. I'm following you, I'm following your family. I'm going after everybody. There are no limits. And I don't play games. Celebrities, you pay me $50,000 a month to get on the list. I go to the people with the paparazzi. Everybody on this list, you leave them alone. Or I'm coming after you, and I'm coming after you hard.
Hey, yo!
Paparazzi, problem fixed.
Gigi Gorgeous, can I have an autograph?
Every time I've brought this up to a friend, they've never agreed with me. But I always thought like taking a picture with a celebrity was pathetic. Why do you want a picture with these people? I worship you so much that because I saw you at Walgreens, I gotta get a picture with you? What, to commemorate the moment where I was in your presence? What kind of weak ass mentality is that? If you're a child, fine, I'll let it slide. But a grown man being like, can I get a picture? Ew, why? Because they play basketball? Who cares? I think if you really want to like have a moment with somebody that you admire, tell them that you like the thing they do and keep it pushing. I ran into a comedian that I like at an airport once and I was like, hey man, I just started watching your podcast. I think you're really funny, blah, blah, blah. And I just kept it moving. Had a fist bump. He was like, thanks, man. We went our separate ways. That was the end of the exchange. I got to say, hey man, I like your thing. He got a nice compliment. Fair exchange. You keep it pushing. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I worship you. Can I get a picture? No one's gonna believe that I saw you. Like, it's loser energy. It's weak. If I meet Kevin Parker and we make a song together, sure, I'll get a picture to commemorate that moment because we did something. That's cool. But if I just run into you, you don't know who I am. It's sad. Like, why? You don't know anything about these people, and you shouldn't, because they're strangers. That's how it's supposed to be. I understand that when you admire what somebody does, and there's like a mystery about them, you kind of want to know more, but I think it's important to suppress that feeling. I do. I think you should push it down. Like, yeah, I kind of want to know what Tom Hardy's like behind closed doors.
Why?
Like, it's a thought, and then I'm like, nah, fuck that, I don't care. I don't care, I don't know him, he doesn't know me, we're not friends. Push it down. I'll never know. Unless I become great enough to where I meet him, which is what I think everybody should really aspire to be. And I don't mean like meet them as in I'm gonna wait outside of your house, but like whatever you're working on, just work on that. If you become the best at that, they'll want to know you. Isn't that a way better way of looking at life than, oh my god, the Hollywood fix, who's Leonardo DiCaprio dating now? Even if you do something like that, doesn't seem that big of a deal. If you're top 5 at it, you'll run into them. You'll be in the same circles. You'll be in the same restaurants. You could have a conversation, and then you could have a real moment with that person. Isn't that better than, oh, wow, I wonder what they're like? You have a real chance to figure it out if you really care so much. I think by the time you work on whatever that skill is, you won't care because you'll be more focused on yourself instead of all these goofy-ass people. But if that's what you really want to know, you really want to know what Charli D'Amelio is like, get your fucking YouTube shit up and do a collab with her. You can do that in this country we live in. So instead of focusing on all these fucking losers, no disrespect to them, but they'll probably agree with me, focus on yourself and you can be them. Anytime you're wondering what Tom Hardy's dog is like, push that shit down. Push it down and get to work. That's what I would say.